which was true. And they'd come over and get their heads beat off to learn this lesson.
And they
It wasn't the spirit yet, it was just a lesson. And there were people, those same ones today, that are just like here, joined, in this case, by a punch in the head, but became very close. And the folks that thought that they challenged him for the wrong reasons deeply regretted it. He didn't lose. Now, the Lord does have some strange ways of doing business. There was a time, and I think I saw Cece or Dan posting it, something about this great white hope. Only to find out, unfortunately, at the end of, I think, the Western United States Golden Gloves, that he had a glass jaw. Which nobody ever knew because nobody else had hit him either. He was the hitter, not the hitter. That ended, even my dad wrote about it, the end of the Great White Hope and this Irish up-and-comer. But that also opened a lot of doors where people who couldn't necessarily talk comfortably to each other about Jesus could talk about boxing, could talk about lifting weights.
Yeah.
And guess what? Sooner or later, the Spirit found them too. You all have gifts. Giving him a hard time. And Paul, I think, writes about it. We don't all have the same gifts. He's got bunches I don't have. Would love to have. Would love to be closer to the big ranger in the sky than I am. But I can tell you, there's no doubt. When he taps you on the shoulder, you can do one of two things. You can say, Roger that, or you can go your own way. He will let you make that choice.
Yes.
He does not tell you what you have to do. So it's in you, it's in your heart, it's in your DNA that says, this is what I want to do. Guess what? All the people you know are going to gravitate towards you for that reason. The ones that you hope will gravitate towards you. Oh, and some will go the other way because you're a threat. They don't understand. They're afraid, or they don't want to, or they're afraid their friends won't understand if you say, Jesus is our Lord. And I love Jesus. They will be afraid. Not necessarily, they don't believe it themselves, but they're afraid. They're afraid to say it. You're now starting to hear it.
Yes.
With our elected leaders, more and more. Talking about our Lord. You didn't hear that for years and years and years. You haven't heard a president say, the Lord saved me for this mission. I understand the man has had some challenges in the past. He's probably not the guy you want heading up your church. But he's probably the guy that you and God want right now to save this once great country.
Yes.
Roger that.
Nobody else can do it. No politician can do it. He's not a politician, he's a businessman. And that's what we need. There was a time, and I don't want to insult you guys, but there was a time when this country, in the late 30s, early 40s, cranked out more airplanes, more tanks, more ships every day than any other world power could come close to. Right now, we can't make a boat. We can't make our own medicine. We are totally dependent. I take it back. God made the world. China made everything else. I don't mean to be flip. If they cut us off, we're in a world of hurt. We're in a world of hurt. So, all I'm saying is that these are potentially wonderful times.
Yes.
And that you are tips of the spear.
Yes.
Carry that proudly, absolutely proudly.
Yes.
That you're the tips of the spear. And that you can face people who are afraid to say, there is a higher power. Oh God, is there a higher power? A lot don't know it. They'd like to know it like you do, or you are still hoping to. And this is nothing that hit me overnight. There were things that happened that made me suspect. And you all hit around it this morning with your testimony. Try to imagine being on a motorcycle, going way too fast, down Boulder Canyon, where there's nothing but rock wall on your right, and there's nothing but a big drop off and a lot of rocks on your left. You know you just blew it. No way you can make that turn. You're going to be scrambled eggs at the bottom of that creek. All of a sudden, something just kind of takes the bike, moves it around the corner. Not me. I knew I was already gone. That's when it kind of started. And like you, asking. I've asked a number of times. It went years before the little girl at the hospital said, Jesus said to read this. So, trust me. Nothing you planned. Gene and the priest could have been there together. I hadn't seen him for 5 years. I didn't think we even talked. He was busy doing things. I was busy doing things. The priest didn't even know me. Disappeared overnight. They took him out of the army and said he had to go back and run his parish because there's just not enough priests. So I never saw him again. Didn't matter. It's amazing. His will be done. We're open to it. You guys are open to it. You can be here.
Yes.
Or you're here with your wives or husbands. That's okay too. It'll rub off on you. Trust me. It should, because it's beautiful. You know, see a couple of animals running around here? They call them dogs. You know why they're called dog? Because that's God in reverse. And what are dogs? They're nothing but love. That's what God is, nothing but love. He's always there to love you. Always there to love you. Just like those dogs, properly treated. Go the other way, kick them around, they'd probably bite on you. They're not lost love. That's the choice. They have it too. They have it too.